Konnichiwa minasan, genki desu ka? I'm Dave, and today we are going to be talking about all my favorite announcements from Winter Wonder Festival 2016. Yes! So for those of you who don't know what Wonder Festival is, it's also known as Wonfes for short. It is a semi-annual event held in February and August in which companies showcase various products they have for the upcoming year. So think E3, but instead of video games, it's toys and scale models and sculptures and Nendoroids. Yeah! So you're going to see a lot of companies repping their stuff out for the public. It's held for only one day, I believe, and it is located in Chiba, Japan. Since Wonfest has so many announcements and reveals, I really want to just keep it down to Nendoroids. Good Smile Company has a huge presence at Wonfest, and this year marks the 10th anniversary for the Nendoroid line, so there were lots of pictures of this giant number 10 entirely made out of Nendoroid boxes, and I think they had every single Nendoroid ever made at that event. So that's like easily over 550, maybe at this point we're like 600 Nendoroids. So since this is Nendo Now, we are going to focus on Nendoroids. There were a lot of announcements and reveals of new Nendoroids coming up. Some of the Nendoroids revealed have been announced, but this is the first time we are seeing them in prototype form. So a lot of these, if not most of them, aren't even going to be painted. They're just going to be like the raw, just looks like they're made out of clay, which is of course what the Nendo in Nendoroid means, clay. So before we get to all the Nendoroids that were my favorites out of Wonfest, I wanted to talk about just two things that really caught my eye, and that would be Figma Nico and Figma Saitama. These two are really cool and really cute. I might get Nico because she is my favorite, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not really keen on collecting Figmas, but I do have like a couple Figmas. So I'm just really glad to see her Figma form, and she's really cute. And Saitama, he looks really good too. Just plain as the Nendoroid that's coming out as well. So shout outs to Nico and Saitama. So speaking of One Punch Man, the first Nendoroid I wanted to talk about is Genos from One Punch Man. As you can see, his prototype is already up. He's really cute. Just the detail in his arms and his hair is really cool. I can't wait to see what accessories he comes with. I hope it's like just accessories that he can just make his arms into like those gun cannons, and he has his chest cannon thing, and it's just I'm really looking forward to Genos Nendoroid. It's gonna be so cool. So the next Nendoroid I wanted to talk about is Galco Chan from the anime Oshiete Galco Chan. This Nendoroid is really cool. If you haven't seen the anime, it is airing right now during the winter season, and it is on Crunchyroll, and it's kind of a vulgar, dirty anime, and as you can see from Galco Chan, she has all the curves in all the right places. Her Nendoroid is really cute. I'm pretty much looking forward to getting her. I really wonder what kind of accessories she's gonna come with. If you've seen the anime, maybe she'll come with tampons or something weird like that. And I also wonder if they're gonna make Nendoroids of her two friends. This anime is a short, so I'm kind of surprised that she's getting a Nendoroid, but I think I'm gonna get her because she's so cute. The next Nendoroid I want to talk about is Hotaru Sheda from the anime Dagashi Kashi. That is also an anime airing this season about a guy who wants to be a mangaka, but his dad wants him to take over for the candy shop, and Hotaru is tasked of convincing the main character to take over for his father's shop so that his father could work for her company or something like that. It's a comedy anime, and it's actually like a 20-minute commercial for candy. So if that's not your thing, then this anime is probably not for you, but this Nendoroid is adorable. So another announcement from Wonfest is Nendoroids Red and Green from Pokemon. So this is a little different from Nendoroid Red. These ones is based on the manga or the original game. So as you can see, green looks like Gary Oak and he comes with Mew. I wonder if red is gonna come with anything as well, or come with his own Pokemon. That'd be awesome. It'd be awesome if he came with like Pikachu or something. That would be really cool. And I gotta say, Pokemon Company is really killing it with the Nendoroids coming out. They announced the Pokemon Championship version that's coming out, which has Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard along with red. And all of this is to commemorate Pokemon 20, the 20th year anniversary of Pokemon. So these next two Nendoroids is something that really surprised me because I did not expect Good Smile Company to create Nendoroids from this series, and that series is Overlord. So they are going to be creating Momonga, Momonga Nendoroid, and Albedo Nendoroid, and that is insane. The Momonga Nendoroid, if you haven't seen the series, Momonga is the main character, and he is trapped in this MMO world, and he's the only one. So it's like Sword Art Online, but it's just him, and everyone is NPCs, except the NPCs are acting like real people. It's like he's really in this world. And I really loved this anime when it aired a few seasons ago because I love OP main characters, and he is OP, like One Punch Man OP, and it's awesome. And the other Nendoroid announced is Albedo, who is also from Overlord, and she is the right-hand woman of Momonga. So Momonga is the guild leader and just pretty much crown prince of evil, and Albedo is his second in command. And it's really cool that these are together. I hope they have accessories that kind of fit them together, because Albedo is completely in love with Momonga and she's constantly trying to get his attention. Not to mention that the Momonga Nendoroid prototype looks really weird. I mean, he doesn't have legs, which actually makes sense because in the anime you never see his legs because he's constantly wearing a robe. So the next Nendoroid I want to talk about is Cian from the anime Show by Rock. So this was a pretty cute anime that aired a couple seasons ago about a girl who's transported into this world where everybody is a rock star and they're just fighting evil with their instruments. It was weird. What was really cool is that when they would play music, when they would start having like a rock concert, they would turn into like these CG animals and they would play in their animal forms, and it's really cool and it's very well done. I did drop this anime though, it kind of got boring, but I sort of regret it because of how cute the characters are, and it was interesting. I just got caught up with other anime. But I probably will get this Nendoroid because she looks so cute, and I am a stickler for girls and guitars. So there were a bunch of Nendoroids announced that had prototypes, but there were also a bunch of announcements of Nendoroids coming up that didn't have any prototypes, but they did show just a picture of what those Nendoroids would look like. One of these Nendoroids is Tsukishima Kei from the anime Haikyuu. Season 2, I think, is airing right now, and I gotta say, this is probably one of the best shonen sports animes out. Just the quality of the animation is so good, and it is extremely popular because this is like what, maybe the 5th or 6th Nendoroid coming out from that series. There are a lot. So Tsukishima Kei is coming out. I'm probably gonna get him. I want to collect all the Haikyuu Nendoroids, even though I don't really like this guy because he's kind of a dick. But he's got good intentions and he seems like a cool guy. He's also one of the tallest players on the team, so I wonder if the Nendoroid will be a little taller than normal. I doubt it since Nendoroids are not to scale, but that would be cool. And I'm really excited because all the Haikyuu Nendoroids have like volleyball court accessories, and maybe if they make enough Nendoroids that you can just recreate like one big volleyball court, and that would be awesome. Speaking of sports animes, it was also announced that Ryoma Ichizen from Prince of Tennis is getting his own Nendoroid. If you haven't seen Prince of Tennis, it is a crazy tennis anime about a kid prodigy who is just insane on the court. So it's really cool that Ryoma is getting his own Nendoroid. The anime is pretty old, but this Nendoroid is based on the OVA called The New Prince of Tennis, which is actually a couple years old too, but I think they recently released a couple new episodes, which I haven't seen yet because I keep forgetting. So I definitely should check if there is New Prince of Tennis. I haven't seen it in a while, so I'm looking forward to it, and I'm definitely going to get this Nendoroid, and I wonder if they're going to make Nendoroids for all the other characters too. Ugh, so many Nendoroids. So another announcement that had no prototype is Cardcaptor Sakura in her little bunny outfit thingy. Now this isn't an actual full Nendoroid release. As you can see from the image, it actually is one of the Nendoroid code releases. So for those of you who don't know, Nendoroid Code is a new line of Nendoroids that is cheaper, but the more you buy, the more you can switch out accessories with each other. Of course, you can switch out accessories with every Nendoroid, but since these are cheaper, these are more accessible for people. So I have an example and I'll show you guys right now. So this is an example of the Nendoroid codes. So Cardcaptor Sakura is probably going to look like these packages. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot going on here, but like I said, they are cheaper and you can swap out any of the accessories, mix and match sort of thing. So that's pretty cool that Cardcaptor Sakura is getting one. And if you didn't know, Cardcaptor Sakura recently got her own Nendoroid. I think she was Nendoroid 400. So she did get a full release, and you can definitely swap out that Nendoroid with those accessories from the Nendoroid code line. So really looking forward to getting her again. And another Nendoroid that was announced was Meta Knight, which is insane. It didn't even occur to me that they could make a Meta Knight Nendoroid, even though I bought Kirby, the Kirby Nendoroid that just came out. So it's really cool. He is a lot more detailed than Kirby, so I wonder how they're going to work his accessories, because Kirby works with magnets, so when I get that Nendoroid in, I'm definitely going to showcase him for you guys. So I wonder if Meta Knight is going to use magnets too to move around his accessories, because that would be really, really cool. So these next Nendoroids I'm kind of going to just gloss over because I'm probably not going to get them. Maybe, I mean, it depends what their accessories are, because that's kind of what I base them on. If I'm kind of lukewarm on a Nendoroid, depending on what their accessories are will determine if I get it. So the first Nendoroid that I may or may not get is Deadpool. The movie is coming out in literally, what, less than a week? So good timing to announce a Nendoroid for Deadpool. He's also getting a Figma, I believe. I honestly don't know what kind of Nendoroid accessories would come with Deadpool. And I wonder if they're gonna come with his face all messed up and scarred. If it does, I am definitely going to get it, and I'm going to put that face on all my Nendoroids. The next Nendoroid, keeping with a comic book superhero theme, is Batman and Superman Dawn of Justice Nendoroids. So I wonder if this is going to be a pair put together, or if they're going to sell them separately. As you can see from the picture, they're together, and if you look at that base, it's really big, like it's made for the both of them to be there. I really like how Kal-El is just like hovering. He really looks like he's just floating in the air, even though you can see the stand connected to his back. And Batman looks pretty badass. I actually do have the Dark Knight version Nendoroid, and I did pre-order the Dark Knight Joker Nendoroid coming up. And the last superhero Nendoroid that was announced at Wonderfest or revealed is Captain America. He looks really cute with his shield. If you've been following Nendoroids, you know that there are many Iron Man Nendoroids and Spider-Man. War Machine has his own Nendoroid too, so I'm definitely looking forward to this Nendoroid. I'm still not sure if I'm going to buy it though. I definitely wonder if they're going to make Nendoroids for the other Avengers, or maybe even Loki. How cool would that be? Back to prototypes, we have Shiro from No Game No Life. She is really cute. Oh my god, I can't believe how cute she is. And her crown on her head is really cute too. I'm probably gonna get this Nendoroid, and I can't wait to see what accessories she comes with. If you haven't seen No Game No Life, definitely a good recommendation. It's very funny, it's pretty smart, it's kind of out there, a little bit with the brother, sister, you know. But if you don't mind that, it is a really good anime and it is very funny. So yay to Shiro Nendoroid. I know a lot of people are looking forward to Shiro. She is very, very popular. Another announcement at Wonfes was the Kylo Ren Nendoroid. So, confession, I have not seen the new Star Wars movie yet. Gotta say, I don't really like Star Wars. I know, blasphemous. But this Nendoroid is really cool. They recently released the Darth Vader Nendoroid and the Stormtrooper Nendoroid. And I gotta say, I did contemplate buying like 50 Stormtrooper Nendoroids just to like have an army of Stormtroopers in chibi, cute, adorable form. And even though I don't really like Star Wars, this Nendoroid looks really cool. The Darth Vader one is really cool and the Stormtrooper one's really cool. So since I didn't get Darth Vader or any of the Stormtrooper Nendoroids, I'm probably not gonna get Kylo Ren, but I did want to mention him because his lightsaber is really cool in Nendoroid form, and overall he looks pretty cool too. So I wonder if they're gonna show his face. I don't think Darth Vader showed his face in his Nendoroid. I'd have to double check on that. So the next Nendoroid I wanted to talk about was Kokanee S Ibuki from the anime Bubuki Buranki. And this anime is actually airing right now during the winter season, and it's airing on Crunchyroll. It is a completely full CG anime that looks really good. The anime is about robots and Voltron-esque type robots, and they combine to make a really big robot or something. Kind of falling behind on the anime. It's really interesting and nice to look at, and I might get this Nendoroid because she is so cute. And even though I may not finish this anime, this Nendoroid is definitely cool enough that I would want to buy her. So depending on what accessories that she comes with, I may just have to get her. And another Nendoroid that was announced was Rockman X, also known as Megaman X. So this Nendoroid is really cool. I'm really wondering how they're going to make Megaman X different from the Megaman Nendoroid that just came out. I actually did pre-order that one and we'll be getting that one real soon. So I wonder if this Nendoroid is probably going to be bigger or definitely not as cute looking as regular Mega Man, because I know Mega Man X is all about, you know, kind of like his edgier, sharper look. So I mean, I bought Mega Man, so there's no way I can miss getting Mega Man X. I wonder if they're going to make other Mega Man Nendoroids like Proto Man and Guts Man and Scissor Man. Well, was that a guy? Oh, Zero! Zero needs his own Nendoroid. Oh, that would be so cool. I would get like 3 of those in a heartbeat. And if they're making Mega Man X, Zero definitely is coming, right? Right? Zero! Good Smile Company! Zero! So the next Nendoroid that I want to talk about at Wonfes is probably one you may or may not recognize, and that is Pekka Chan. She is the mascot of a brand of candies. And the reason why I recognize her is because in the anime Sketo Dance, there is like a parody of this character in the anime that has like his tongue sticking out, and it's also, that character is also based on a candy, and I think he's called Pekka Chan, and he's like really ugly, just this weird thing that looks like Pekka Chan. So that's where I know this character, because from a parody. And if you haven't seen Sketo Dance, I highly recommend that anime because that anime is excellent. I don't know if I'm going to buy this Nendoroid, but it just looks so vintage. Like, if there were Nendoroids in the 1960s, this is probably what it would look like. And just for that, I would kind of want to get it. And the next Nendoroid I wanted to talk about was Elise from the video game Fire Emblem If. I think it's also known as Fire Emblem Fates in the rest of the world, and this is the new Fire Emblem game coming out. I think she is one of the characters, if not one of the main characters, in one of the 3 campaigns that you get to play as. So if you remember from my top anticipated Nendoroids for 2016, a Fire Emblem Nendoroid was on that list. So I wonder if this Nendoroid is going to come with a really cool accessory like that one from before. I'm definitely looking forward to what the finished product is going to look like because she is beautiful. Like, really beautiful. And now we have another video game Nendoroid, and that is Zelda the Wind Waker version. So I actually have a link from the Wind Waker Nendoroid right here. I did a showcase and an unboxing, so I'll have that linked up right here at the top. And now Link has his princess, and that's really cool. I'm probably gonna get this because Link is really lonely, so you know, I gotta help a brother out, right? So I hope this Zelda comes with really cool accessories. I've never played the Wind Waker, so who knows? But she's so cute and she's so beautiful. I just have to have this Nendoroid too. So the next Nendoroid I want to talk about is En Yufuin from the anime Cute High Earth Defense Club Love. So this anime is about these guys who have to save the world or something, and think magical girl anime, but instead of 5 girls like Sailor Moon, it's 5 guys who have a very similar transformation as the Sailor Scouts, and they dress up like this, just these weird really girly uniforms. So as you can tell, the anime is kind of a parody on the magical girl genre, magical boys, but it was really funny. I actually did drop this anime, but not because I didn't like it. Kind of other anime got in the way and I just lost track of what episode I was on, and I never had a chance to go back. But depending on how these Nendoroids look, and I think there are going to be 5 of them, they're going to make all 5 of the boys in their magical uniform thingies, and it's really cute. So getting to see that, I mean, you don't see a Nendoroid version of that every day, especially for 5 boys. That's really cool. So depending on how the final product looks, I may just have to get these Nendoroids because they're so funny. So these next 2 Nendoroids were actually my most anticipated Nendoroids for 2016. So these Nendoroids are Oshio and Tora from the anime Oshio and Tora. So these Nendoroids were announced a couple months back, and now we finally get to see their prototypes, and I have to say, Oshio is badass. How cool is this Nendoroid? And he has his beast spear and he's looking really good. And Tora, he looks really good. His spiky hair and his teeth, oh man, I'm really looking forward to these Nendoroids. I am going to pre-order them as soon as they are available, and I just can't wait. I'm already in love, and I can't wait to see them fully painted, because Tora is going to be that bright orange, that like really deep orange color, and he's gonna look so good. And I'm actually surprised how good Oshio looked. I knew he was gonna look good, but I didn't think he was gonna look all that good. So the very last thing I want to talk about is my favorite announcement coming out of Wonder Festival, and that is Idol Cross Hatsune Miku. If you haven't seen the announcement, check this out. Freaking amazing, right? How cool is that? When I saw this Nendoroid, when I saw the video and the promotion leading up to Wonfes, it blew my mind. It never occurred to me that they would ever do something like this. And this is just, this is the moment when the machines will rise. This is the moment that Nendoroids will take over. And I can't wait to bow down to my new Nendoroid Overlord. And not only does it move and sing, you can also talk to it.
Hayo.
Kawaii ne.
And ask it questions.
何ができるの?
How freaking amazing is that? I'm worried of how expensive this is gonna be. I'm like, in my head, I'm like 10,000, 20,000 yen, 30,000 yen. I mean, what is my limit? Because I have to have this. This is insane. I have to have this Idol Cross Nendoroid Miku Machine. I can't believe this is happening. I highly suggest you watch the rest of that promo and that teaser, because it is really freaking adorable and really cool. You kind of get over the sound, that machine sound of her body parts moving. And I mean, Vocaloids already sound like robots anyway, so this is really just the next step. Like I said, this is gonna be Terminator 5, Rage Against the Hatsune Miku Machine. I can't believe it. I have to have this Nendoroid. This is the coolest Nendoroid ever. This is it. This is everything that I've been collecting for. Nendoroids that you can talk to, Nendoroids that can sing, Nendoroids that can move, Nendoroids that can dance, and you just take it in and it's so good. So good. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really excited for this Nendoroid. I can't believe it. So that's it. Those are all the Nendoroids that I'm excited about. There were a lot more announcements. I highly suggest you check Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr, wherever you get your news from, because there were so many announcements. I only spoke about Nendoroids, but there were so many reveals, so many announcements, scale figures, just so many beautiful stuff. So definitely check out all the cool stuff from Wonfes, and in a couple months, during August, we get to do it all over again for Summer Wonfes. Yeah! So, tell me guys, what were your favorite things from Wonderfest, Nendoroids or otherwise? I want to know. I was mainly focused on Nendoroids because if I look at anything else, I might want to buy it and then I won't have enough money for Nendoroids, and it's just so much money. So tell me, what were your favorites out of Wonfest? Leave them down below in the comment section. Also, I wanted to mention I did a Japan Crate unboxing and a Loot Anime unboxing. You can see those up here. And also, I'll have a link to the main page where I got all these pictures down below. I also wanted to mention that my January haul is going to be coming up next, so look forward to that. So once again, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time. Ja ne.